welcome back to my channel. This is Gail with Bring It to Life. Today we are going to make, for day 26 of Christmas in July, is cinnamon ornaments. Now these are not edible ornaments because you have glue in them. So what you will need is 1 cup of cinnamon, 4 tablespoons of craft glue. I actually use this kind of glue. It's a tacky glue. And you will need about half a cup to a cup of water. Now I'm doubling up on this recipe today because I've made mine a long time ago, and believe it or not, they still smell like cinnamon. I really like that in my kitchen tree because it really smells good. So here we go. So I'm actually gonna put 2 cups of cinnamon. I got my cinnamon at the Dollar Tree because you don't want to spend too much money on the cinnamon because cinnamon can get expensive. So I just went to the Dollar Tree. Let me see if this one's open. Yep. I just went to the Dollar Tree and got some cinnamon. So I'm going to do 2 cups. And I'm also mixing this in a glass bowl so the glue will come off and I can soak it and not waste a bowl. And it smells so good already, just the cinnamon. This is super easy to make. What I do with mine is I make it, I roll it, I cut my ornaments. You can put these in the oven if you want to at 200 for about 2 hours. But to me, sometimes they tend to, you know how you bake a cookie and it has a little bit of bubble on top? It kind of bubbles up, so I've always let mine dry, air dry. One year I did it when I did childcare, I actually baked some of them, and it just, I don't know, I just didn't like it at all. So it will take about, because this was new, it takes about a whole thing of cinnamon. Actually, I don't have enough, so I'm going to go get my other jug real quick. Okay, got more cinnamon. Sorry about that. Thought I had enough, but open it up. And now I fill it all the way to the top. I have a little bit extra fall into the bowl. Come on. So you might want to, if you, oh shoot. Oh well, dropped it. You might want to, I should do a bloopers one. I always have bloopers. Okay, you should check like during the holidays when the cinnamon is on sale, but your best buy is at the Dollar Tree. Then you want 4 tablespoons of glue. I'm gonna guesstimate this, and I'm gonna put 8 in it. When you bake so much, after a while you kind of know. And then I'm gonna put actually 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now if you go to the Dollar Tree and you want to buy a plastic bowl because you don't want to wash the bowl afterwards, that might be a way to go too, so that way you don't have to worry about washing the bowl. And then you just cover your glue. See, I just covered the glue's in there. I'm mixing it all up. Now make sure once you put these on your counter that the kids don't come by and eat it. And cinnamon, as you can tell right now, I'm making a mess because it's just so fluffy. So now I'm going to add about half a cup of water to the mixture. So then what you do is you make your mixture, you roll it out, which I will show you, and then you cut out your shapes that you want. I love doing the gingerbread man and the gingerbread lady. So right now, oops, half a cup. So right now I'm at about a cup of water, and tell you what, it hasn't even started. It's still pretty loose in the bowl. So just keep going. And these are cute too for a gift tag. If you want to make these as a gift tag, you can do that as a gift tag. and just, you know, decorate them and do the little to from. There's so many things you can do with the cinnamon batter, because, you know, the ornaments that you make out of it could be any shape, any sizes. This is really starting to form up. Let's see here if this is going to be enough consistency too. Because you don't want it too wet, you guys. You want a little bit of, but you don't want it too dry either, that it doesn't stick together. And clean the edge of your bowl. Get to the bottom of the bowl so you can get every dried. Now if you wear gloves, you can actually wear gloves and mix it with your hands. I believe that, you know, it says half a cup to a cup. I think a cup is the consistency that I'm using. So because I doubled up my recipe, I've used 2 cups of water, 8 tablespoons of glue, and see, I still have some. So I'm gonna go in there with my hands and make sure that all of this at the bottom. See how when you hold it, you don't want it to break apart like that. But see how it's sticking together pretty good? And you have a little humidity on your hands, like a little bit wet. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add another tablespoon of glue on mine. Since I failed to measure, there we go. I'm going to put my hands in there. Then you just keep mixing it. This smells so good. So now if I would have company, they would think I baked all day, but I didn't. That's the funny part about this. And your house is going to smell so good just by having this on a counter somewhere, drying up for the first few days. It's really going to smell. And like I said, I think mine are like 8 years old. And I still put them on my kitchen tree. And they still smell good. So good. So, and you can kind of tell now that I'm working it, it's sticking together. So I'm gonna keep on going, and then we'll go to step 2, the rolling. Okay, for the next step, I'm using parchment paper, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my table. Okay, and then you're gonna need a rolling pin. I'm using my plastic one because I can wash the glue, like I said, and let it soak in water for a few hours so all the glue comes off. Then you just take your mixture and put it in the middle of your paper. Okay, so you just put your cinnamon ball here in the middle, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start rolling. And be patient with this, because you know you gotta roll it out, and it's kind of thick and hard, but the end result is amazing. Now if you see that it's sticking too much, I use another piece of parchment paper. Put it on top and roll. Same concept, except now what you're doing is you're not getting everything everywhere. And like I said, it's kind of hard because I put it on this cardboard. And you keep rolling. You want it about, you don't want it too thick, but you want it about 1/4 of an inch, I think. Let's see. And I'm just rolling forward, backwards. And see how it's looking? Look how smooth it's getting on top. And it's okay if you have a couple of cracks, because it's cinnamon. It's a homemade, you know, ornament that you're making. Actually, I'm making more than one here. I'm going to make several so I can add them to my Christmas tree in my kitchen. I'm going to keep rolling, and then I'll show you the other step. Okay, so I brought out my heavy-duty wooden roller. So I just kept on rolling, Notice how smooth. I'm going to go ahead and, so you can see how smooth the top of this is. See how smooth? There's hardly any lines. Now, I put my foam board underneath because this is parchment paper and I'm afraid that the glue would go onto my table. So this way I'm protecting my furniture. So that's what I did. You just see how it's flat and it has nothing. And now it's the fun part. So you get to cut out your shapes. Now I have all kinds of cookie cutter here, but what I'm looking for is my gingerbread man. I want to make stars, and I want to make some gingerbread or gingerbread woman, gingerbread man, gingerbread woman. So all you do is you just, like any sugar cookie, you just cut them out. And see how thick it is? It's about a 1/4 of an inch, I believe. And then I'm just gonna put it on this board for now, and then I'll put a piece of varnish paper when I'm all done, and then put all of my shapes on there. So you just keep on making, because you'll get quite a few out of this. How cute would this be, all painted, decorated, and attached to a cute little gift, or even a wine bottle, or if you're doing that baker's basket for that baker, how about that? Or, you know, just as a cute little ornament for your tree. Or you can make it as an ornament in exchange, and you made your own ornament exchange, and you made a gingerbread man or a star. So I'm gonna make, and you're just gonna let it dry. If you let them air dry, they're gonna take a few days. Now, if you're gonna bake them at 200, it's gonna take about 2 to 2.5 hours to bake in your oven. Then I'm just gonna pull my star out. It's gonna pull a star out. And some of these I got at the Dollar Tree. And if you wait till the holidays, sometimes they'll have them, and you'll get like 3 or 4 shapes for $1, which is not a bad deal. So here's a star. Look how cute that is. And I try to use as much as I can. If I see it won't fit, then I'll change shapes. There, a star there, another star here. And I think the last time I made like 3 or 4 batches of these, and I filled up my tree. This time I just wanted a few extra to decorate that tree. And how cute would this be on a wreath? Like a little wreath. You can glue them on there if you wanted to. So I got five gingerbread guys, and I got 3 stars. So what you do is when you have all of this left over, you start all over again. You just gather all of your batter, and then you make another ball out of it. Gather it all together, shape it into a ball again, and again, oops, you want to roll it out. Now I'm going to show you, if you're going to use these as an ornament, you want to make a hole at the top. And what I do is I just use, you can use a straw or you can use a dowel, and I'm just going to make a hole at the top. And you just pull it. I go in like I twist and turn like each side, so you get your perfect hole at the top. Can you see that? So now I'll be able to put a ribbon at the top of this. The gingerbread man. These smell so good. Oh, Lily agreed. No, you can't have any. Lily has glue in it. So that is my project for day 26. Now, how you finish these is up to you. You can put a ribbon, you can paint on them, you can do different designs. But since I have to let them dry, I can't paint them right away. But it was just to give you an idea of how to make your cinnamon ornaments for the holidays to decorate your tree and bring that scent of you baking all day, which it's the cinnamon in the tree. So have fun with this project. The kids can actually do this as well. You can make a bunch of these and have the kids paint them, or if, like I said before, if you're a Sunday school teacher, even a kindergarten teacher, how fun would this be to give each one to the kids and they can paint it and bring it home. So what you do is you make that hole, and don't forget to put a cute ribbon on there. So I hope that you will look for these ornaments on my Christmas tree during my video of my home tour of Christmas 2016. But for now, it is day 26 with Christmas in July with Gail. I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that you remember that I bring things home, I bring it with love, and I bring them to life. Have a great day.